radiofrequency ablations. Now this topic becomes relevant because most of all of the 3 BMC medical colleges now have got this machine. So very soon all the Department of Radiology in at least Mumbai and also in some places like Nagpur, Sevagram or Savangi, Varda, they have the radiofrequency ablation. And I think it is a good development because if these machines they come into the institute, then because even the clinical students from clinical fraternity see it happening in the institute, and so they start believing it. Of course, it is invasive, not as good as HIFU because it is totally non-invasive. So that is our dream. But right now we have stuck up with this invasive, although we can call it as minimally invasive mode of management of the tumors. The basic principle for the students is that in radiofrequency ablation, we put an electrode in the tumor and we pass a very high frequency electric current, which causes very high frequency oscillations of the tumor molecules that creates heat and that causes thermal ablation of the tumor, that causes coagulative necrosis of the tumor. So some technical things like this is how once that heat is created, it is convected and conducted throughout the body, or rather throughout the tumor and the organ, and the complete ablation of the tumor is caused. So the basic parts of the machine are the generator and the electrode. So the generators are of 2 types, mainly monopolar and bipolar. The machines that have come to the BMC hospitals are the monopolar one, but bipolar systems are also available. The basic difference between them, in monopolar system there is a grounding pad which is attached so that the current flows throughout the body towards the grounding pad and then the circuit is completed. While in bipolar system, both the poles of the electrode, they are on the same electrode, so that the current doesn't flow throughout the body, and it helps in patients where if the patient has some pacemaker or the metallic prosthesis in the body. So this is the generator for monopolar machines. And these are the kind of various electrodes, which may be a simple needle type or it may be a multi-tine type. And this is the bipolar system where both the poles are on the same needle. And this is the generator for the bipolar machine. This is the electrode for the bipolar machine. We need to know a little bit of terminology for various kind of ablation, like we have radiofrequency ablation, microwave ablation, cryo ablation, HIFU. We are now coming up with irreversible electroporation. So all of these have some technical language, like the electrode for the RF ablation is called electrode. The same for microwave is called an antenna. The same for cryo ablation is called a probe. So it is important that we use the right terminology, especially when you are publishing your reports. Then, so this is how this is a bipolar electrode. You can see there are these 2 poles and there is a neutral thing in between. So this is how it causes ablation, an elliptical ablation of the tumor.